Hey everyone, this is Todd Hazelton with MobileBurn.com, and today we're checking out the AT&T Samsung Captivate. It's a new smartphone, Android powered, on AT&T, and it's part of the Samsung Galaxy S family of smartphones. Today we'll check it out with the hands-on, but first we'll go through the unboxing. Here you can see we just have a welcome card to AT&T. In it, a quick start guide. Here's the phone itself, which we'll go over in just a second. And inside the box we have a micro USB cord, headphones with the included buds, and the AC adapter here. Plug in the USB cord right there and you're good to go. Alright, before we get the phone turned on, let's move around it and check out some of its features. Right up front here, you have a 4-inch Super AMOLED display. That's Samsung's top of the line display on these phones. Very colorful. We'll go over that once we get it turned on. On the bottom we have a menu button, soft touch here, home screen button, return and search, volume rocker on the left hand side, micro USB card cover here, or micro USB slot cover here, just slides on and off just like that, 3.5mm headphone jack, power and lock key right there on the right side, nothing on the bottom. That's a microphone rather, but nothing else. Back of the phone you have the 5-megapixel camera, no LED flash, which is kind of a bummer considering some of the phones like the Evo 4G have dual LED flash. This doesn't have one at all. But then you have the speaker right here, and you have this nice kind of carbon fiber looking finish. It got a little scratched up already, and we just took it out of the box, but let's see. I'll show you how to remove the battery. Kind of pop off the end here. It slides up just like that. Battery cover lifts off. You have the battery, your SIM card, AT&T in this case, and then a micro SD card slot right there. Slides right in. I believe this comes with some storage ahead of time, and then you can add more. I think it's 8 gigs, but I could be wrong. And then you can add your own micro SD card up to 32 gigabytes. So actually, this is sort of metal here, so nice build. Too bad it's a little scratched, but pretty solid. The device overall feels pretty nice. Got a nice cover to it. Very light, very thin. I don't know. I'm kind of a fan of it so far, but I'll bring my full review later. Before that, let's get this booted up and we'll go through some of the features. Alright, now let's turn on the device and we'll check it out. Slide that up to unlock. Here you have the Super AMOLED display. You can see how brilliant this is, and I actually have the brightness turned down a little bit so it comes up better on the camera, but very colorful, one of the nicest displays we've seen in a while. 7 home screens to customize here. These are this is a custom Samsung widget. Go through, it has my Twitter and Facebook feeds coming through. Daily briefing, weather, finance, Yahoo Finance, AP Mobile. Another home screen, we can customize it with Samsung widgets, Android widgets. See, there's a bunch here. Calendar, clock, lay it down. And to the right here we have some AT&T services. This is default here. AT&T Navigator, Yellow Pages Mobile, AT&T Music, Mobile TV, and Mobile Video with YouTube on the bottom there. Let's bring you into messaging. I'll show you the keyboard. It's a little hard to show you with the camera here, but this is the swipe keyboard. You might not see the text popping up due to the brightness of the display here, but I can type hello. You can see how I'm swiping. I came out as Hero, my name, and then if you get it off a little bit, that'll pop up. Kind of autocorrect it. Is Todd. Very cool keyboard. You can turn it off. It's not on by default, so you'd have to go into the settings. I had to go in and turn it on. Very easy to use. I actually prefer to use swipe these days. Now, cool thing about this is if we go home here, about messaging here, we go to our contacts. You can swipe a contact just like that to bring up the option to message somebody or call them. So it's a real quick, easy way to quickly message somebody. Speaking of that home screen, it's not the standard one you'd find on Android phones. You can customize this. Instead of that alphabetical list, you can go through Pages, or you can hit Menu and change it to a customizable grid, alphabetical grid or alphabetical list. There's a list. There's a customizable grid. Let you move icons around into different areas. Still multiple pages here. While we're on this, Media Hub is Samsung's media offering. It will offer movies and television shows at the end of the summer or later this fall. That's what Samsung told me today. So we'll wait for a new update as soon as one comes, but for now that's not working just yet. This does have maps with Navigator, so free voice-guided directions from Google, but you can also use AT&T Maps, which is powered by Telenav, and that'll set you back $9.99 a month if you prefer or AT&T Navigator rather, if you prefer their solution. 5-megapixel camera snaps some pretty sweet photos. I took some earlier. Let me move this. I'll show you the interface here. So quick at taking shots. Let's go back. While I was out on the street earlier, I took a video. This is with the 720p camera. Whoop. So pretty sweet, nice frame rates. It's a 1028 by, let's see, I forget the resolution. Go back to the camera and I'll show you the resolutions you can shoot in. So if you hit video, hit settings, 1280 by 720, excuse me. So there are 5 different resolutions you can shoot in. Some are better for sending an email or an MMS message, but for the HD stuff that I just showed you, you want the 1280 by 720 selected. So very sweet. Had a lot of fun shooting that video, and I thought it looks awesome on the screen. Haven't put it on my computer yet, but I'll let you know more in my full review. Quickly show you the web browser. This is MobileBurn's homepage. You can pinch to zoom, and the processor here seems to deal pretty quickly with most of what I've thrown at it so far. It's a 1 gigahertz Samsung Hummingbird processor. Pretty zippy, opens up applications really quickly, and as you can see, zooming around pages, no problem at all. Go to the home screen here, let's see. Gmail, obviously for email, as it is an Android 2.1 phone. Samsung said they do plan to upgrade it to 2.2, but they haven't said just when yet, but it is coming. And it looks like most of the features here aside, and you can see some of the bloatware, mobile banking, Mobi TV. Some people appreciate it, but generally not something I like to see on a brand new phone. But that's a quick look here. This is the Samsung Captivate. I'm Todd Hazelton with MobileBurn.